You do know we are live, right?
Can't see nothing.
What can't you see?
Why is that so small? Anyway, hello. Good
Ladies
evening.
and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Abundant Way Ministries Tuesday evening broadcast. We have been gone for a couple of weeks.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
We're trying to get back into the swing of things.
Back.
And welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it.
Can you believe it?
It is December the 9th.
Yeah.
2025.
This is it.
It's almost over.
This is the end of the year.
We're already at the end of the year. Yeah. Gosh. And so today we're going to be talking about kind of like recapping what happened in those 360 plus days. And why did it happen so fast? Right? So, if you're like us, many of you have set some goals and, some objectives at the beginning of the year. You set some resolutions and now you look up and we're at the end of the year. And some of you may have met your goals and resolutions. Some of you may feel like, well, time just slipped away and I have not done all that I set out to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we came to encourage you. It's okay.
It's okay.
Believe it or not, if you start trying to count up your victories, and that's what we're going to be talking today, counting up your victories, not worrying about what you did not accomplish, but counting up the things that you did accomplish, and then also counting up those things that God blessed you with that you did not expect. You had no clue. And then you look back in retrospect and realize if it had not been, don't get me started.
Oh my God.
For the Lord who was on my side, where would we be? Yep. Oh my goodness. And also, in addition to counting up our victories, we're going to be talking about how do we finish the year strong. So listen, it is December the 9th, right? So that means we have what? 7, 14, 21, 22 days. 22 days. In fact, if you are an employed person, probably after next week, you're pretty much done. I mean, you've got next week to get everything you need to get done at work, and maybe 1 or 2 days in the following week. That puts you right at Christmas Eve. Hey, it's done, baby. Yeah, it's almost done. But how do we finish strong? With the few days that we have left in December, we're going to be talking about some steps that you can take to finish the year out strong and set yourself up. I mean, putting yourself in a good position for a prosperous 2026. All right. So, How should we start?
Okay. So, question: what were your big wins? What were your victories? What did you, big and small?
Big and
But
small.
what were your victories that you can count?
Oh wow. There's a lot actually. It's the stuff that we take for granted. Because we're grinding every day, right? So let me think about the thing that's most prevalent in my mind, which is almost all the time, and that's our business. Yeah. So in our business this year, as Davis Asset Realty, the real estate company, we have gained four. We gained four new agents.
Yep. Four
new
and
agents.
one on the way.
And one on the way. And on the property management side, how many new clients?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
new clients in 2025.
1, 2, 3, 5.
We're looking at the board here.
5. Let's see.
Blacksmith.
5.
1, 2, 3,
Not last
4.
year. Yeah, last year.
Are you sure?
Yeah. My tenant just renewed. I got election last year.
Okay.
I had Gertie last year.
What? Oh, really? Dang, time is flying.
Yep.
I'm looking at the,
so 1,
you see the
2, 3, 4, 5.
The whiteboard that I have behind me. Melly Boo has the same whiteboard on her side of the office. And so we're looking at the client list that she has on her board. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the comments up.
Oh, hey Robin. Okay, we see you. Yeah, so 5 and 4. So we got a total of 9 new clients between the brokerage and the property management company. That's a victory.
That's a victory.
That is a victory. What's crazy is, I think when I set out, I said I wanted to get 5 new agents. And you said you wanted to get a total of 10.
I wanted to have a total of 10, about 10 clients by the end of the year.
So we didn't hit the mark, but we count those as victories.
Yeah, but the year ain't over yet.
And the year ain't even over. So that's
22
we got 22 days. So listen, who knows if I get another agent? Let me see. When is the last Tuesday we're gonna be on? We can do the 30th and we can do the 23rd. I don't know who's gonna get on the day before Christmas Eve, but that's the day before Christmas Eve.
That's fine.
We coming
it's not
on
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we coming on. we want y'all to be there. We got the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th for an even greater victory report. We don't know. We got 3 more weeks before the end of the year. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what else. You give me one. I done gave
you. Took mine.
Yeah, I rolled yours into mine.
Let me see. Victories. Oh, I had my first sale this year.
Had your first sale. Well, that wasn't your first sale.
Well, I had a sale.
You had a sale this year. And it was a pretty good sale.
It was a pretty good sale. So I am, I'm gearing up for 2026. And that's what all this is about. It's not, again, like you said, it's not what you didn't accomplish or what you didn't finish. It's say, okay, this is what I got done in 2025, which is going to get me ready for 2026.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Position.
I'm excited.
All right. So those of you who are out there, Robin, are you in two different places? I see you on Facebook and on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wherever you are, type in a victory for 2025. What is one of your victories in 2025? And while you're doing that, give me one more. Let me think. Let me go.
Go. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We talked about the real estate company. Victory. Oh, here's a victory. I'm about to be on the AI team.
Okay.
At work.
At work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to talk with the newly named AI transformation leader on Monday, and it's a go.
Okay.
Yeah, have to split my time a little bit, but it's a go.
Cool.
So I'm excited about that because from a technology standpoint, for those of you who don't know, I'm a dual career type person. I am both real estate and IT. So on the IT side, the technical side, you always want to be on the leading edge or the cutting edge of technology. And as life would have it, AI and cybersecurity are those leading spaces. And so I'm excited about being on the AI mission team at GE. So that's exciting. There's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And the reason why I'm hesitating is because I'm trying to think of those little things that we take for granted. And there's so many of those, but we can't discount those.
No, you can't.
You can't discount those at all. So I want you guys to type in one victory, big or small. Oh, and here's that statement. I think you might have mentioned this. Victory is not just about the outcomes, it's about growth, resilience, and obedience. So where have you grown? What areas of your life have you grown in 2025? I already want to say 2026. My mind is already in 2026. Yeah. So where have you grown? All right. While you're thinking, the next thing is shift your focus from what you lost to what you learned. So quite naturally, we're talking about victories, but I'm sure we've had some losses. But you know what? That's probably more difficult for me to talk about than the victories because we try to remain positive. And right now, I can't even think of any losses.
I have setback.
Oh, you lost your job. You weren't even thinking about that, were you?
No, I was not.
That's a big thing.
But it's a big thing, but it turned out to be a victory for me.
Look, the thing said that too. The paper, it said, I saw it somewhere, losing is not always loss. Sometimes it's redirection, protection, and correction. So that job, while it may seem to many as a loss, to you, it seems like
it was
a redirection.
It was a redirection. It definitely was. It was God's plan, God's timing. We look at the loss because we lost the salary. We lost the income, right? But it's giving God's like, okay, that's where faith come in. He's like, okay, I gave you the job. I was giving you the salary. So I took that away because I got something better and bigger for you to do. Yeah, because we've been trying to get these businesses where we want them. Yeah. And he's probably saying, okay, if you really want to do that, then I'm gonna have to pull this from you because if I don't,
you're going to continue to prioritize that.
Yeah.
And there's so much greater on the other side, but you'll never get to it if you keep what? Splitting your time.
Yeah.
So it's growth in there. There's redirection in there. I don't know about protection, because again, you guys have heard, this is the Abundant Way Ministries, and we're always talking about economic empowerment. And you know me, when I talk about economic empowerment, outside of finance or financial topics, I'm pro entrepreneur, right? Pro owning your own business. I know that's not for everybody, because there is no protection. There's risk involved in owning your own business. So maybe what God is saying is, by him doing that, he's telling you to go forth. He's redirecting you, and he's saying, I got you. I'm your protection.
Yep, I got you. And that's how I feel. That's how I looked at it. It was a gut punch. It was sitting down. It's like, oh my God, what just happened? You know, that kind of thing. But throughout the month, he's really been showing and directing. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. I need to focus. I need you to focus on that. We got Abundant Way is now 501c3.
We did that this year, didn't
we? We did that this year.
Oh my goodness.
501c3. We got approved. But that process was not easy, and you wouldn't have been able to do it.
No. Why wouldn't you?
Because you work.
Oh, okay.
And you got all the other stuff you're trying to do. So it's like I had to do it, take the time to do it, and stay on top of it, and send in corrected information and whatnot. The process would have taken longer, right? If both of us was working. So yes, it was some people may call it a step back.
Victory.
That was a victory.
That was a victory.
But all of this is really elevating my trust in God. It's elevating my faith in God. So, again, you can sit back and you can think and you can look at your situation, but you can also say, okay, God, what do you have planned for me? Because everything that we do is in alignment to whatever he has planned for us, right? So that's what, y'all may look at it as a loss. It's not a loss for us.
Right.
Because I'm still working.
Right.
But I'm working on us. I'm building up. Right?
Yeah. Here, what you said something about what God has planned for us. And what I've come to discover is that plan is twofold. It's a two-way street. Like if you think back to when we even conceived the Abundant Way, we said we knew that we wanted it to be a 501c3, right? And then so we had already communicated that to God, right? And so we had a plan, and God had a way. Unbeknownst to us, like you said, it may mean let me remove this job situation so that you can do what you planned to do.
Yeah, and it's so after things happen. And when it happened in that moment, you get in your flesh, you get in your feelings, you feel some kind of way, and you getting angry, you get upset, you're like this and that, and then when you sit back and think about it, you got to remember what you speak and you put out into the atmosphere. Because you asked me, you was like, how long do you plan on working? I said probably 5 years. I give him 5 years, I'm done. Well, I went to 6.
You went to 6.
I went to 6, and God didn't. God was like, you're not gonna stop.
Yeah.
So let me shut this down. Because you said this is what you wanted to do. This is what I said. And I'm like, and he brought that to my remembrance. And I'm like, oh, I did say that.
You said it.
I did. I said it. So I'm like, Okay.
And so he just helped you with
he
what
helped
you
me
said.
with, yeah, right. But he knew I wasn't going to stop working.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, okay, she's not going to stop on her own. Let me intervene,
Mm-hmm.
get her out of this job, and get her to doing what what we said we was going to do.
Right.
So
again, that goes back to that redirection. It's not about him taking away from you, but he's redirecting because of what we said we were going to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That goes with ministry. That goes with business. That goes with life.
Life.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I was saying I did have a setback, and you thought it was the job. I had a setback because I was on my way to losing some pounds.
I think we both had that setback.
I'm not speaking for you. You can call your setback. You can call your, but I did. I fell off. I fell off, and then two, I hurt my foot somehow. So that interrupted my walking, and I never got back into it. And I tell you, I'm upset about it, but I'm getting back on track, and I'm not waiting to January 1.
Say that. Okay, I was thinking in my mind. Here's how we set ourselves up for failure. Number one, we treat what should be lifestyle change as a New Year's resolution. And in my opinion, I've come to believe that New Year's resolutions don't work because you start off strong on January the 2nd, because people don't do it on January 1st.
No.
You know, they say, let me get this last drink in on January. Let me get this pork chop. What do we eat on New Year's? Yeah.
The blackout peas and collard greens.
Let's eat the fried fish. All the
good luck
food. Let me get it all in today, because this is it. After this, it ain't no more. That's gonna last for about 2-3 weeks, and then before you know it, you're back to the way things work.
Same routine.
Yep, and gradually it increases and increases and increases because you did not approach it as a lifestyle change. You approach it as a New Year's resolution, and the New Year's resolution don't work because it's kind of unrealistic to think you're gonna change a whole lifestyle that quick.
Yeah.
But if you have intention on changing your lifestyle, number one is commitment. Number two, it takes discipline. Number three, we fall down, but we get back up.
Right.
And it is gradual. Right. Lifestyle changes may not happen within a 12-month time frame. It may take 2 years, 3 years, gradually over time, to the point where you don't even recognize that you're changing until you look back over your life and realize, I don't drink no more. I don't eat certain foods no more. I don't go to fast food restaurants anymore. You know, certain things that are required for us to remove from our lifestyles happen gradually over time. I can't tell you the last time I've been to McDonald's. Me personally, I know y'all been. I've seen it. But I have not. I have not. And watch this. The more, let me see. The more time that goes by without me going, the less I even want it. Yeah. Like I ride past McDonald's every day now, and I don't even look. It's not even on my radar. Yeah. Right. And so, that happens gradually. We've been doing that over the last several years. Like every year, the times we pull in that drive-through becomes less and less and less. Right. And so, if you can do it with McDonald's, then you can do it with Burger King, Wendy's, Popeyes. Yeah, I'm gonna name your favorite ones.
Who ate Burger King?
I did have a Burger King.
Who would drive the Checkers in a minute?
Okay, so Checkers is my thing, but now I'm gonna tell you whose is White Castle.
And how often is that? That's only when we head to Indianapolis.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though. Like if we keep approaching it with intention, not as a New Year's resolution, but with intention for lifestyle changes. Eventually, when we travel, we're gonna start taking our own food, and it ain't go. It'll be healthier food, and you won't have to pull over there. You can just go get gas and that.
I'm going to get White Castle.
See, you ain't ready. You ain't committed.
I'm committed. That don't mean I can't treat myself once a year, maybe twice a year. Yeah. Anyway, I ain't buying it from the store. So, so that because that leads us to our next point that even though you didn't accomplish, hey daddy, even though you didn't get to where you planned or wanted to get to this year, right? That doesn't mean you're out of time.
Talk about that, right? Because we get disappointed and we get discouraged because whatever we were trying to do or trying to stop doing didn't happen within that 12-month period. And so if you get too discouraged, you're gonna throw up your hands and say, forget it.
Yep.
So next year you're not even gonna try.
Right. You're gonna be like, I didn't do it. You used to do that a lot. You used to set these expectations. You're like, we're in the third quarter and I haven't done such and such and such. And it's like, and who said you had to do that? Who said you had to sell 5 houses in the third quarter? Who said that? You did. God didn't tell you that.
Well, I can still set goals.
You can set goals, but then you be like, I'm behind the time, and I'm behind. You just start with the negative talk of it because you didn't do what you said you was gonna do, right? So it's not that okay, it didn't happen when you wanted to happen, but it doesn't mean it's not gonna happen.
I get where you're going with it, but I think for me, especially with that example, it's a little different. Yes, I set goals and have expectations, and that's to keep me going. That's to push me and motivate me. But that's not one thing that if I don't hit it, I'm gonna give up and quit.
No, I didn't say you were gonna give up.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. Like sometimes we get so discouraged that we give up and we don't try the next year, and that will never be the case for me, especially with the real estate and
with you. I mean, but some people it would right. They get so discouraged and frustrated, especially if they've been trying year after year after year, right? Like if you've been trying to lose weight year after year after year, it's like I lost a pound this year, but it goes back to what we're saying, count the small wins. You lost a pound, but because you were consistent with it, you were committed to it. So if you just keep going and keep that mindset, then hey, okay, I didn't finish or I didn't accomplish exactly what I was trying to do in 2025, but guess what? It's going to give me the momentum to keep pushing in 2026. Right.
The bottom line is you don't take your disappointments into the next year, right? Because you will have some failures and some setbacks. You won't hit every goal that you set out for, but don't get so discouraged that you quit for the next year.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't do it. I ain't even gonna do it next year because I messed up this year. Do not carry your disappointments into the new year, right? 2026, you can think of, instead of thinking of it as a New Year's resolution, think of it as a reset and a fresh start. We're going again. We're going to try it again, right? And then use your failures as lessons learned.
Yeah.
So try to identify where you fell off and what caused you to fall off. Like, because especially when we talk about our health and our, losing weight and stuff like that, believe it or not, it's not the food, it's the mind. Like we generally fall off in the mind, and we lose that intensity and that focus, right? So being real, I can tell you where I fall off, and you're gonna hate me for this one. Every time we come back from a cruise, we do good going into that first cruise, especially because we're trying to look good for that cruise. And so you're doing all kind of crazy stuff to try to get in shape for that cruise. And you get on that boat, and they got the buffet all everywhere you look. You eat everything. Then when you get off the boat and go to the excursion, you got to taste everything because you're in a different country somewhere. And then when you get back, it's hard to get back. It's hard to get back on that treadmill, right? And so it's the cruises for us, for me, I'll say, because going into how many cruises did we do last year? Just one. This year
we did the one big one. Did we do two? No. Yeah. No. I can't remember.
But I tell you one thing, that big one was
The
enough.
Mediterranean.
Oh yeah, because it was nothing but eating. That's all it was. Eating everywhere. Eating in Spain. Eating in Italy. Eating in
Rome.
Paris.
Eating over the cruise ship.
Yeah, and you got to taste it because you just swear me now it tastes different.
It does. It did.
But coming back home, then okay. So now that we know that is the challenge. Do you stop going on cruises? Okay, so now what do?
No.
You got to say, okay, I see where I keep going wrong, and we got to have a plan for after the cruise, a mental plan for after the cruise, right? So we got to find a way to mentally break from that cruise, because otherwise the rest of the year is going to just follow what we did on that cruise. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's lessons learned. That's what we're talking about. So you have to look at your failures and those areas where you fall off and learn the lesson, so that in the next year, in the new year, it doesn't mean that you don't travel anymore. It means that, okay, now we know we're going to be gone for 7 days. When we get back, here's what we're going to do on day 8 to break that cycle. Right. Hey, Denise, I know you now. Anne-Marie Fletcher.
Hey, Denise.
Yeah. So that's it. What do we say? Don't drag your disappointments into the new year, and use every failure as a lesson. What you think to be a failure, use that as lessons learned. Right. All right. Okay. Now we're switching gears, right? So we talked about we talked about counting up the victories, right?
Big and
small, right? How to handle those losses and those failures, right? Don't carry them into the new years. Learn the lessons from them and make those adjustments, right? Come up with a plan. Intentional. Be intentional about it. Now we're getting ready to switch gears. How do you finish off this year strong? Okay, we have 22 days left in 2025, right?
Right.
And some of us have hit our goals and we're celebrating. Others have missed some goals, but all of us need to make sure that whatever we do, we finish this year strong. In spite of your faults, in spite of your failures, we are committing the next 22 days to finish this year out strong, right? Anything to say about that before we?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. So here's a statement that we have: finishing the year strong. It is a choice, not a feeling. Because if you leave it up to your feelings, especially if you fell off in some areas, you may be discouraged. That's a feeling. And discouragement oftentimes paralyzes us so that we don't keep pushing, we don't keep moving. Robin said, I'm tired, running out of gas.
Yep. That's usually how you get this time of the year, this month. It's the end of the year. You're like, okay, I've survived the year. I'm done.
That's a very valid feeling. You know, and so here's let's see how we can address that, right? I'm tired. I'm running out of gas. I've been pushing all year. Okay.
I think it goes into our 3 points.
Yeah, we got 3 points that'll address that, but and they will address it. But I'm just trying to think from a very practical standpoint. Many of us are tired, and there's only 22 days left in the year. Reason I hesitated is because I really wanted to say yes. When you're tired, you should take a break. The only reason I hesitate is because we're talking about finishing strong, and there's only 22 days. You can still take a break and finish strong. Okay? Mentally, physically, and emotionally tired, you need a break. You need a break. And you can still finish strong. And here's where those points come in.
Yeah.
All right. It's not about, at this point, to finish strong when you're mentally, physically, and emotionally tired. It's not about what you physically do. It's about your intention. So you could literally take a break for the rest of the year with the intention on, I'm taking this break so that I can enter into 2026 with strength and with power. Right? So it doesn't mean that you're losing in 2025. It means that you're positioning yourself for 2026. It means that you're what? Realigning. Use this time. That's a good one to finish strong. This is excellent because I'm glad you said that, Robin. This is excellent because if a person continues to push themselves beyond their mental, physical, and emotional capacity, it will make things worse. You could have a nervous breakdown. You could go into depression, and that's not what we want. Finishing strong means finishing healthy, and you need to take a mental health break. Even if it's for the remainder of the year, all 22 days left, take a break, right? With the intention on I'm refreshing myself. I'm realigning myself for the coming year, right? It means that you're getting back in position spiritually and mentally. That is so powerful.
Yeah.
Because even me, when I first saw that finishing strong, I thought, ooh, let me rev up the gears to get everything that I can get done in the next 22 days. Yeah. And that's not what it means. It could literally mean stop. Get your mind right. Yep. Get spiritually realigned with God and your purpose. Rest, breathe, exhale for the next 22 days. That's finishing strong.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep.
That just came to me. That ain't even on the paper. Yeah. All right. So let me read what is on the paper. You finish strong by doing 3 things. Number 1, realign. Get back in position spiritually and mentally. So that's what we were talking about. Robin and whoever else on the call is feeling the same thing. I'm tired. mentally, physically, and emotionally. Don't worry about I only have 22 days. Think of it in terms of I have 22 days
yep.
to rest, relax, and realign. Right? The next one is refocus.
Yeah.
Focus on what still matters right now. Some of the stuff that we set out to do, if you're mentally, physically, and emotionally tired, it don't even matter right now. It's not that important.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Did somebody say something? Uh-huh. Denise said it's always good to take 7 to 14 days out of the month of December to fast and give thanks as well. Re-energize like David. Absolutely. And that's exactly what we're talking about. And you know what? I never really looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to my job, I do. Like I try to weed those holidays and whatever vacation days and PTO days, weave them all together so I never have to go back for the rest of the year and don't have to turn on the computer at all for the rest of the whole year, right? Because you need to fast from that. Not just food.
Yep.
Yeah. When I say fast, I'm not talking about just stop eating. No, fast from those things that you've been pushing so hard on that keeps you running crazy.
Yeah.
Fast from that. Fast from the computer. Fast from social media. You know what I'm saying? Fast from those things that keep you distracted and keep your focus away from being able to commune with God, be in communication with God, right? So realign, refocus on the things that matter. Some of that stuff don't even matter. And then the last one is recommit. What will you not? It didn't say commit to what you're going to do next year. What will you not carry on into the next year? Ooh, that's
gonna be hard.
That's some good stuff.
That'll be hard for a lot of people.
Hey, that's my challenge to all y'all.
Yep.
Going into the new year, especially those of you who are mentally, physically, and spiritually exhausted, tired, burnt out, worn out. In these last 20 days, realign spiritually and mentally, refocus on what really matters, and watch this, recommit on what you ain't gonna do. Commit to not doing some of that stuff that you were doing in 2025. Because when you focus on what really matters, you got to take out the stuff that doesn't, right? So when we say recommit, it's like redo your commitment. Not recommit to the same stuff,
right? But
rewrite your commitment. And in that, you need to say, what I ain't going to do no more. I said that like that on purpose. I know how to speak. I know how to speak. But it's more effective when I say I ain't.
Right.
Than what I am not going to do next year. You need to put on your paper. I hope you guys write your goals and your dreams and your aspirations out. I hope you speak them out loud, and I hope that you write them on paper. And this time when you write, I want you to speak in the negative on this one thing. You need to tell the universe what you ain't going to do no more. I'm rewriting my commitment. And in this new commitment, I ain't doing this no more.
I'm not stressing no more. I'm not worrying no more. I'm not dealing with negative people anymore. All of that.
That's a good one.
All of that.
I ain't messing with certain folks no more.
Yep. Yep. Shut them down.
Shut them down. Shut them down. This is what I ain't gonna do no more.
Yeah.
What did Robin say? My eyes have been opened that homeless is real for the little third grader I'm done. Go a little deeper, Robin. We getting real on this thing.
Yeah, but let's go back to go back to Denise's comment.
Go a little deeper on that, Robin. We're gonna go back to Denise's comment and we're gonna come back to yours. So type in that comment what you mean, what's going on. Yeah. So Denise said, take a mental break from the things of the world and focus on the promises of God. Often we get so busy and we totally forgot God's promises, and they are so powerful. That's absolutely true.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So focusing on the promises of God. A lot of times when we lose focus, we don't realize what God has already prepared for us. And when we don't realize that, we don't realize that we already have the victory. And we started off this segment talking about counting your victory. Some of the stuff that you think you're fighting for is already won.
It is.
It's already won. Sometimes we end up fighting battles that we have no business fighting. Like he said, oh no, I already got that one. And we actually
stuck
on the wrong battlefield, right? And so we got to refocus on the promises of God. What did he say?
Yeah.
Not only about what he would do, but what did he say about you? Right? He said that you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Oh, yeah.
Who am I that God would call me what? Friend. My goodness.
Yeah.
If God is your friend, oh my goodness, I would hate to be your enemy. All right. So when you had that kind of friend on your side, all the battles are won.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying to you? All right. So Robin, did you write your thing? I'm a little curious.
No,
she hadn't wrote it yet. She hadn't wrote it. Mahogany, she got her hashtag in there. You know,
shut them down.
I see Mahogany. That's my favorite niece. And she be on here, shut them down. One hashtag.
Yep.
One sentence.
Yeah.
Shut them down. That's what she talking. Shut them down. All right. So realign, refocus, and recommit. Here's what God said in Philippians 1 verse 6. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. That's a promise, Denise. That's a promise. God, whatever he started in you,
yeah.
Oh, he gonna complete it.
He gonna finish it.
He doesn't start anything that he doesn't plan to complete. And so here's the challenge back at you, and neither should you. Right? So whatever you plan to do, plan to complete it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Robin said, kids who come to school every day, yet live in shelters and look for me every morning and after school to say goodbye. That's got to be heavy. Yeah. Heavy to carry. Yeah, that would be heavy. And I'm not even in your shoes, right? To know that some child, third grader, is homeless. Yet, and here's the thing, you see, the child still looks for her to say goodbye. How many people will be looking at their situation?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most adults probably, I ain't trying to say goodbye to nobody. I'm so worried about my situation. But that's probably part of the reason why Jesus said, unless you become like one of these little ones, you can never enter into the kingdom of heaven. There's something about that approach to life that we can learn lessons from.
Yeah.
I think that we should also see how we can help those kids, but in the process, we can learn something from that. Like, here's from it. Okay, the abundant way is largely about economic empowerment, right? And so we do a lot of talking about how to stabilize ourselves financially and advance financially. economically. But there's more to it than that, because when we talk about the abundant way, it has less to do with your monetary position, your finances, than it does your spiritual disposition. You feel what I'm saying? Because as a child, and I wish I had some older folks on the line. Daddy can probably attest to this, as well as many others who may have grown up poor, but as a child you don't know it. It was not a thing where you said, I hate my life, I wish I had more, and because I don't, I'm depressed and stressed out, and I just don't want to live anymore. Some people who are so focused on the monetary, focused on the money, and thinking that defines their success in life, they jump out of windows, they jump off of bridges, they put guns to their heads and all of that stuff, because they are not spiritually aligned with the concept of abundance. They're not living the abundant way. So those who have had and lost, there's stories about people who were wealthy in the world's eyes. They had a lot of money in the stock market, and then the stock market crashed, and so they jumped out top of a building, jumped off a bridge. And this is real talk, right? Because they weren't spiritually aligned to the concepts or the principles of the abundant way. It's not about what you have in your hand. It's about what you have in your heart. It's about your spiritual connection with God. And like Denise said earlier, understanding the promises of God. Like, to lose something is not the end of the world. It's not the end of your life unless you allow it to be.
Right.
That is not the abundant way. The abundant way is, what is my purpose? And can I walk in abundance as I walk in my purpose? Who was that? Denise said, I can't recall where in the Bible it says that God allow some things to happen so he can have the glory. That was the case of the blind man. Absolutely. I don't know where, Mahogany, you've been our scribe all year. Maybe you can look that up while we're on the call. We got 7 minutes. I'm putting you on the clock. You ran track, so you're on the clock. You can chat GPT it. There's a story in the Bible where a man, he's a man now, but he was born blind. And so the disciples asked, what did this man do, or his parents do, that this man would be born blind? And Jesus' response was, he didn't do nothing. He's not to be, he or his parents are not to be blamed for his condition. Really, the purpose of his condition was so that Jesus could heal him in front of people, and only God could get the glory, right? So it wasn't even that he sinned and he became blind, or his parents sinned and as a result he became blind. And it wasn't even that he became blind. He had been blind from birth. So it wasn't nothing he did. He couldn't have done nothing, right? And so a lot of things happen in life, and it may even happen to you in your life, and it's not even about you. It's so that God can get the glory. All right.
Where is that?
Yeah, we need what is it? Book, chapter, and verse. That's how they used to do us in Vacation Bible School. I need book, chapter, and verse. And is it in the King James or the NIV? Mahogany said John 9. Go for it. That's the book and the chapter. Where's the verse now? Where's the verse now? I ain't letting you off the hook.
Oh my goodness.
You're my Bible student. You got 5 minutes now. Just
thank you, Mahogany.
Thank you, Mahogany. Thank you, Mahogany. All right. With the 5 minutes that we have left, we're gonna go down to the last point, and that is position yourself for next year's abundance. So finishing strong is a choice, not a feeling. And the last one is position yourself for next year's abundance. It says, our paper says victory isn't just something you celebrate, it's something you build on. Woo-wee. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it because thank you, Mahogany. Did you put it up there?
Yeah.
It ain't up
there. It was up there.
Did you take it down?
It was up there.
All right. Thank you, Mahogany. Anyway.
You were reading.
I was reading. Victory isn't just something you celebrate.
Yeah, because we complete something, or we meet a goal, or we accomplish whatever it is we set out, and we're like, yay, I did it.
Da, 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 da.
Now what?
Right. It's something you build upon.
Right. You gotta keep going. What's next? What's
right.
Where you going with it?
So you got five new clients this year, and you celebrate that victory. So do you stop now?
No.
Okay. I got 4 new agents this year. We're celebrating that victory. So am I not going for more agents next year? Not at all.
Because we know what the overall end goal is for the company. I mean, we want to be big. We want to be successful. We want to, grow this thing.
Right. You build upon it.
You build upon
it. Oh my goodness. That is so good. So build upon those victories. Again, that's going to make you have to, and this is what we're going to leave you guys with, that's going to make you have to revisit those victories where we started tonight's broadcast. Yeah. Celebrating those victories, big and small. So you're going to have to revisit those victories. And that's what I really want to encourage you guys to do for the next 22 days as you rest mentally, physically, and spiritually. Revisit those victories, watch this, and think about how you're going to build upon that next year. You know what? Finishing strong, here's my advice. Don't do nothing else this year. If something else happens to you good this year, it's gonna be because God did it.
Yep.
As you were resting.
Yep.
That's gonna be a testimony. If you guys, especially those of you who have expressed that you're tired, exhausted, worn out, as you guys enter this rest period for the next 22 days, let's see what God does in your life that you didn't have to lift a finger for. And then we're going to come back in January and celebrate what God did while I was resting. To finish out the year strong, my prescription to finish out strong, rest. Take your running shoes off.
Take the skates off.
Take the rollerblades off. Rest. For those of you who are up north, take the skis off. Rest. Yeah, we were up north for the Thanksgiving holiday, and it snowed. I'm telling you, and it was cold.
Yeah.
Take them boots off and rest.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the word. And it's right on time.
Yeah.
What was that last thing as we close? I'm truly learning a few things. Not to question God. Instead, ask God to enlighten me about a situation and ask the Holy Spirit, what is my role in such a situation? Sometimes it's not for us to do anything. That's absolutely right. God appointed someone else to do it. So just pray and ensure we are doing what God wants us to do, and also we are not being someone else's God.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is deep.
Man.
You know, I'm gonna read your last one, but I could literally close on that, Denise. Denise said, for the next 22 days, this is what I'm doing. However I feel, sad, depressed, whatever, find the scripture about it and repeat that scripture 100 times a day. That is my finishing strong.
That's good.
Good for you.
That's good.
Good for you. I want to go back to your last statement, and I'm gonna close on that. You said something. Just pray and ensure that you're doing what God wants you to do, what God wants us to do, and also ensure that we are not being someone else's God. We try to do so much for other people, right? To the point where they become dependent on us. Yeah. And when people become dependent on us, you actually become their God in a sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so when that happens, we need to redirect, number one, ourselves from creating that position and redirect them back to God. Right. Always let other people know that it's not us, it's God. Right? And that's the word. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for joining. This was a great session. Great feedback. I love the interaction. Yeah. We're gonna build upon this next Tuesday, and we're gonna finish this year out strong. Just celebrating, and repositioning, realigning, refocusing, and recommitting. Ooh, I can't wait to tell the world what I ain't doing. I ain't doing it no more. I can't wait to tell the universe what I ain't gonna do no more. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. That's it. That is all. That's it. We want to again thank you guys for joining. And we look forward to seeing you guys back here, same time, same station. And we love you. Love you guys. And good night. Good night.